Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. In today's deep dive, we're exploring the 2025 Suzuki VanVan 125, a motorcycle that redefines simple pleasure. We'll go through its key features, design elements, performance aspects, and price, while also highlighting what makes this machine such a cult favorite. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the charm of this new-age retro scrambler that's making waves once again. At first glance, the 2025 VanVan 125 looks like a time capsule from the 1970s, rounded headlamp, wide seat, chunky balloon tires, and a laid-back silhouette that instantly screams vintage cool. Suzuki has managed to retain the essence of the original VanVan series, but with subtle modern touches that make it suitable for the new generation. The new LED lighting system, digital-analog hybrid instrument cluster, and fuel-injected engine bring it up to speed with 2025 expectations, while keeping the overall vibe refreshingly old-school. The VanVan 125's retro charm is not just aesthetic, it's functional. Those massive, fat tires aren't just for show, they're built to tackle loose surfaces, sandy tracks, and urban potholes alike. Whether you're cruising along a coastal road, exploring gravel paths, or simply commuting through the city, the VanVan handles it all with an easygoing, confident personality. It's a small bike with big character. Underneath the nostalgic styling sits a reliable and refined 125 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, air-cooled, four-stroke engine. Suzuki has tuned it for smooth torque delivery, emphasizing low-end and mid-range performance rather than outright top speed. That means the VanVan 125 thrives in real-world riding, urban streets, backroads, and beachside trails. Producing around 10 horsepower and 9.8 Nm of torque, this engine may not sound intimidating, but paired with the lightweight chassis and smooth 5-speed gearbox, it delivers an incredibly fun and engaging ride. Suzuki's engineers have fine-tuned the fuel injection system for the 2025 model, ensuring cleaner emissions and better throttle response. The result is a bike that feels crisp off the line, efficient in fuel use, and satisfying in every gear. The exhaust note, though modest, carries a deep, thumpy tone that adds to the bike's character. It's a machine that rewards relaxed riding, it doesn't beg to be pushed, it invites you to enjoy the journey. One of the VanVan's biggest advantages is comfort. The wide, thickly padded seat offers exceptional cushioning for both rider and passenger. The ergonomics are neutral and relaxed upright handlebars, a low seat height of around 770 mm, and forward-set foot pegs mean almost anyone can swing a leg over and feel instantly at home. Whether you're a new rider learning the ropes or an experienced biker looking for a laid-back runabout, the VanVan makes every trip enjoyable. Suspension setup is traditional but effective. The front features telescopic forks, while the rear gets a single shock absorber with adjustable preload. The setup absorbs bumps gracefully, giving the VanVan an unexpectedly plush ride quality, both on tarmac and on light off-road terrain. Those wide tires, 130 mm front and 180 mm rear, also play a major role in providing stability and grip, especially on loose or uneven surfaces. The braking system is straightforward yet confidence-inspiring. A front disc and rear drum combination might sound old-fashioned, but in the context of this lightweight motorcycle, it's more than adequate. For 2025, Suzuki has included a single-channel ABS system as standard, ensuring safety without overcomplicating the ride experience. Now, let's talk design, because let's be honest, that's where the VanVan truly stands out. The 2025 version continues to embrace its retro scrambler DNA. The rounded fuel tank with chrome accents, blacked-out engine casings, minimal bodywork, and stylish side panels all come together to create a timeless silhouette. The attention to detail is impressive, the texture of the grips, the retro-styled mirrors, and even the font on the fuel tank logo evoke a sense of nostalgia. Suzuki offers the new VanVan in 3 striking color schemes: metallic Triton blue, pearl mirage white, and solid black, all paired with subtle vintage-inspired graphics. The VanVan 125 isn't a bike that chases trends, it defines its own lane. It's the kind of machine that turns heads not because of its power or speed, but because of its personality. It has a presence that feels authentic, charming, and approachable. And that's something rare in today's motorcycle market. Performance-wise, the VanVan isn't built to break records, but it excels in doing what it was designed for: easy, carefree riding. With a top speed hovering around 100 km per hour, it's more than capable for city commutes and short countryside escapes. The 5-speed gearbox shifts smoothly, allowing you to cruise comfortably in any environment. It's a motorcycle that thrives at moderate speeds, delivering consistent performance without stress or strain. Fuel economy is another big win. The 2025 VanVan 125 delivers around 45 to 50 kilometers per liter, making it an ideal companion for daily commuting or weekend fun rides. Combine that with a 6.5-liter fuel tank, and you've got a range of over 300 kilometers per fill-up, practical, efficient, and perfect for riders who value affordability and ease of use. Now, let's address who this bike is for. The VanVan 125 is perfect for beginners who want a confidence-building motorcycle that's lightweight, manageable, and unintimidating. But it's also a great second bike for experienced riders who crave something simple and fun for relaxed city rides or spontaneous adventures. It's a great lifestyle bike, one you can park by the beach, ride through narrow alleys, or take on weekend road trips without worrying about maintenance or complexity. Speaking of maintenance, Suzuki's reliability shines here. The 125 cubic centimeters engine is famously robust and easy to service. Parts are affordable, and the mechanical layout is uncomplicated. The VanVan is built for longevity, not luxury, an honest machine that delivers consistent performance year after year with minimal fuss. For 2025, Suzuki has priced the VanVan 125 competitively. Depending on the market, the expected retail price hovers around $4,200 to $4,500, or roughly 1.6 rupees to 1.8 lakh in South Asian markets. That puts it within reach of a wide range of riders, especially those looking for a stylish yet practical bike that won't break the bank. In an era where motorcycles are loaded with rider aids, screens, and complicated electronics, the VanVan offers a refreshing alternative. There's no traction control, no riding modes, no TFT dashboards, just a pure, analog riding experience. And that's exactly what gives it soul. It's not trying to be the fastest, smartest, or most advanced bike. It's trying to be the most fun, the most approachable, and the most honest companion on two wheels. Another underrated aspect is customization. The VanVan's simple construction makes it an excellent platform for personalization. Riders all over the world have turned their VanVans into cafe racers, beach cruisers, mini scramblers, and even desert-styled customs. The possibilities are endless, and Suzuki has embraced that by keeping the bike's design modular and modification-friendly. The 2025 VanVan 125 might not appeal to everyone, and that's exactly why it's special. It's a niche machine for those who value character over performance, comfort over aggression, and style over speed. As the sun sets on another day of effortless cruising, you realize the VanVan 125 is more than a motorcycle, it's a mood. It's the freedom of the open road, the sound of the wind rushing past your helmet, and the satisfaction of knowing you don't need more than this to be happy on two wheels. And that's why, here at Bike Culture Hub, we believe the VanVan isn't just a motorcycle, it's an experience. A throwback to simpler times, built for today's roads, ready for tomorrow's adventures. Thank you for watching Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more detailed motorcycle stories, reviews, and comparisons. Tell us in the comments, would you choose the 2025 VanVan 125 as your next retro ride? Or do you prefer something a little more modern? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the culture alive.